Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Highlander Stadium as UTV Studio Productions presents Highlanders football against Rancho Cucamonga Cougars. These two teams are bitter rivals. Cougars at 9-0, undefeated, versus Highlanders 7-2 record. Rancho Cucamonga is currently 7th in California, while Upland High School is at 37. With the league for Upland, it's 2-1, and Rancho 3-0. A win here for the Highlanders will even up the records there. With me is Shawn Smith, and Shawn, tell me a little bit about this matchup.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, James, first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. It looks like the Rancho Cucamonga Cougars are just about to kick off here to the Highlanders, but Rancho Cucamonga's got to be the overwhelming favorite coming in tonight with that 9-0 undefeated record. First place in the Baseline League, we have the Highlanders here sitting in third place. Both teams coming off a victory last week. We had Rancho Cucamonga narrowly defeating Damon 36-35, and Upland had a little bit more of an easy time with their opponent, Chino Hills High School. They won by the score of 45-21. So both teams riding some momentum, and if Upland's able to pull off an upset tonight, there would be a three-way tie for first place in the Baseline League. So we will see what happens as this kickoff is about to take place right now.
And the kick is off.
Looks like it's going to be fielded right at the 1-yard line by number 1.
And it looks like little trick reverse, little fake reverse.
A little trickery there.
It's a cool 61 degrees right now here in Upland, 61 to 63 degrees. And should be a good football weather day. It's clear skies on turf.
As the Upland offense takes the field, as always, they're going to be paced by the senior quarterback, the 6-foot Noah Sandoval, a dual threat quarterback. Sandoval can hurt you with both his arm and his legs. He's averaging about 180 yards through the air this year and rushing for about 80 yards.
Last time we were here at home, Noah Sandoval ended their drive with over a 50, 60-yard touchdown.
And right off the bat, they are featuring their senior running back.
Yeah, that's number 5, Daly.
Trent Daly, averaging about 90 yards rushing per game, just under 90 yards. He's got 12 rushing touchdowns, quite impressive on the midway point through the season. And Trent Daly's lined up directly behind Sandoval once again. Little motion, they have a trips action going on. Sandoval under center, actually in the shotgun. He hands it off to Trent Daly once again. He's wrapped up at the 30-yard line.
We have
lost of 1 yard there.
We have Rancho coming through that squadron of receivers.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 yards to go on this.
That was senior Rogers with that tackle.
Once again, it's going to be single back formation. More of a shotgun with Daly adjusted. Noah Sandoval, you see a little motion, fullback going to the right, and we see Sandoval out to the right. He completes a pass to his fullback, number 44, but he's going to be stopped just at the first down there. A gain of 1. It's going to be 4th and about 4 yards to go. It looks like they're bringing out the punting unit. A 3-and-out for the Highlanders on that first drive.
Yeah, we're seeing a very proficient Rancho Cucamonga defense there, getting through the line. Now, admittedly, Coach Thomas of Upland mentioned how they are undersized, but he said he likes his guys. He likes how they work together, and they like to have fun.
As Upland's back to punt, Rancho Cucamonga Cougars have number 4, Namadi Harrison, backers who feature running back Trey
Very
Wilson.
potent offense.
Led by Trey Wilson, the running back. He's averaging about 150 yards.
Play
action, Villarreal running off to his left, those off bounds to number 2. That's a big hit for the Highlanders defense. That looks like it was can't see from here, James, but that looks like it was number 1 for safety.
That would be Theo Thompson.
He plays both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he's a receiver as well.
see him line up. Kind of
That hit was on. It gets about 6 yards.
Yeah, he went off to his slot receiver there, junior Chris Sermons, for about looked like it was about a gain of 4 yards. That was only a gain of 2 yards there. It's about 4.
About 2 yards, okay. That's not going to be enough for a first down, so let's see what they do here.
Head coach Brian Hildebrandt looks like he's electing to go for it. Takes a punt. Very smart move, because that
throws off the special teams, which was very prolific a couple of weeks ago against Etowanda. So we saw the special teams really made a difference here.
Absolutely, and that was a fantastic punt for the quarterback. And he didn't put a whole lot of leg into it, but he kept it low, and that ball stayed only a few yards above the air, but it took a huge bounce, and it's the Highlanders inside of their 10-yard line, or it might be right at the 10-yard line. But
yeah,
very, very nice punt for the quarterback. So once again, we see Noah Sandoval trying to lead his Upland Highlanders, pinned up at his 10 yards. He's got Trent Daly, single back formation. Once again, we see the fullback motioning over to the right, hands off to Trent Daly. He's got a little bit of hole.
He breaks through the first level and gets to probably the first down. Looks like they're going to call it on the 21. And that's going to move the chains.
Very nice run on first down. That's moving the chains right away. A gain of 11 for the senior running back, Trent Daly's averaging about 90 yards rushing per game. He's got averaging a little bit more than a touchdown per game as well, and we see him lined up as Sandoval's directly under the center, hands off once again to Daly. He's going to be stuffed up at the line of scrimmage there, maybe a gain of 1. It's going to be second down and 10.
That's going right up the middle.
Yeah, we saw a couple of weeks ago, we saw Sandoval. He really was able to hurt Etowanda with both his arms and his legs. The play action looked very effective for the Highlanders, so I'd like to see them feature the play action a little bit once again. And they're off to a good start as they're establishing that run.
Right. In order for a play action to be effective, they have to be worried about the run. And Upland does like to pound the ball.
That they do, with their main running back being Trent Daly, but Sandoval's back to pass.
That's a little dump pass right in the middle, and that's going to get way more than a first down, getting to the 43-yard line.
Fantastic little play, a little dump off to number 4, the wide receiver / defensive back, Osric Randolph. And let me tell you a little bit about Osric Randolph's game last week against Chino High. We saw him with a nice 25-yard reception right there, but Osric Randolph on the other side of the ball last week had 3 interceptions for the Highlanders, one of which he returned for a defeated the Husky by a score of 45-21, and we see how valuable he is on both offense and defense.
We see it drifting off, and it's still going to be a give. Hit before he even reaches the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that was Trent Daly. The senior Trent Daly rushed for 764 yards this season. He's rushed for 12 touchdowns. He's had 3 games in which he's eclipsed the 100-yard mark. He's averaging a solid 8.5 yards per carry on the season. And we'll see Trent Daly featured heavily throughout this game, as we have in the early going so far. We see a little bit of a wing T formation going on. Once again, a fake pitch
to the other side, but Rancho's got that side well covered. Looks like they were prepared for that change in personnel to the left side.
Yeah, they fake the pitch to their typical run. Trent Daly, who typically gets the bulk of the carries, and they tried to fake him out.
That was a good heads up that's a good heads up by the linebackers to not bite on that. Oh, speaking of bite, we have I think it's the outside linebacker. Sorry, that would be they running 2 guards there.
And that will help out the Highlanders 24. A little bit here.
Jumps off sides.
Yeah. Good cadence by Noah Sandoval there to force the offsides for Rancho Cucamonga, and that's going to make
That was Kyle El Togafu on that jump.
And we see Trent Daly getting the ball again. He's going to pick up a first down quite easily. And he's still fighting for yardage, despite already picking up that first down.
Yeah, it looks like a rugby scrimmage there.
Yeah, I don't think Trent Daly was ever taken to the ground there. He just kind of kept his feet moving. Easily picks up the first down and able to pick up an additional 5 to 6 yards on top of that. That offside penalty really helped the Highlanders there. A 3rd and 7 was turned into a 3rd and 2 or a 3rd and 1, and they picked up that 3rd down conversion quite easily with the elite running back. So that'll bring up a brand new set of downs on Upland's 45-yard line. We'll see Sandoval in that shotgun formation with Trent Daly on his right. We see more motioning with 2 wide receivers, trips wide receivers to the left here. Haven't seen Justin Benson featured much, and we see Sandoval keep the ball. It looks like he's faking a pitch, a little bit of an option there. That's going to be stopped for no gain.
That looked like a design play for Noah, which would be a little bit strange to go right down the middle.
This Rancho Cucamonga defense is a little bit more stout up front than the majority of the opponents Upland's faced this year. They're led by their junior defensive end, who's just drawn offside, Khalil Tugafoa. He's got the 6', 220-pound junior has got 6 sacks and leads the Rancho Cucamonga Cougars in that department. And we saw him heavily factored into that play, kind of forced Sandoval to keep the ball there. And we see Sandoval directly behind the center in the shotgun formation once again. Waiting for the snap, he gets the snap, he's back to pass. He's through the air, just out of the reach of his favorite target, number 13, Justin Benson. Yeah, Justin Benson, very integral to this Highlanders offense. The junior wide receivers guy.
Absolutely.
He's averaging 85 yards, receiving yards per game. He's got 5 touchdowns on the season. They got to get him going early, get him some rhythm.
He's got great hands. Stick him on his gloves.
Yeah, you see him catching a lot of passes and heavy traffic. Sandoval tried to go outside. It's 3rd down and 10 here. Obvious passing situation, and sure enough, Sandoval's back to pass.
Right.
He goes off.
And it's overthrown.
Yeah,
I think he meant to either get that on the run or didn't expect for his target to be there.
Yeah, he just missed
be where he was.
Backup running back, Angel Brand on that one. You don't see Brand involved too much in the passing game, but you see him nice little change of pace whenever Trent Daly needs a break. He's a quick, shifty running back, and obviously Sandoval, that was more of his check down. He didn't really like what he's seeing downfield. And here's an area of concern. We've seen some special teams hiccups in recent weeks for the Highlanders on the kickoff and the punt, and this is going to be fielded.
It takes a great bounce.
Very
to
favorable.
Come back. Yeah. So it pins Rancho down at the 5-yard line to take over. Still first quarter, 3:09 left.
Yeah, 0 score, and we've seen 2 great punts from both teams. Early on, we saw the quarterback for Rancho Cucamonga, Emiliano Villarreal, do a little pooch punt that ended up pinning Upland inside their 10-yard line, and then we see the Upland's actual punter punt the ball inside Rancho Cucamonga's 10-yard line. So quite impressive on the special team side of things thus far. Here we see Villarreal hand off to his favorite running back, Trey Wilson. He makes one-man miss.
And then, so met by a horde of Upland High School, but not before stiff-arming one and then juking another.
Yeah. We're going to see a lot of Trey Wilson tonight. That's the senior running back for the Cougars. Last week in their 36-35 win over the Damien Spartans, Trey Wilson actually rushed for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he's pretty much doing that each week. On the season, he's averaging 155 yards, so it's good to wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. He gets the ball once again. He is quick. He bounces off that tackle quickly, but great job for the defense. They're able to wrap him up 1 yard just past the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Yeah, we saw the defensive end get through there quickly on the left side with none untouched, but his speed is just too much from somebody coming from that side.
Yeah, it kind of looked like he had a little bit of a lane, did Trey Wilson, right off the tackle, but rather than run vertically, he kind of took it towards the sideline and ran more horizontal, and it might have cost him a couple of yards, but good overall defensive effort by the Highlanders. And we see third and long here. Villarreal waiting for the snap in the shotgun formation with his running back and his right. We see Rancho Cucamonga Cougars heading from west to east here on this third down and 7 with a minute and 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score. Villarreal gets the snap. He has a little pass out.
Oh, another hit by a defender, preventing that catch from getting off.
Yeah. Nehemiah Harrison was the intended target right off his hands. The Upland High School defense has been very impressive in the early going of this game so far, and as soon as that ball touched Harrison's hands, the defensive back didn't quite catch his number, but he immediately made contact. That ball popped up in the air a good 3-4 feet, and had any other Highlander defender been in the vicinity, they might have had a chance. So let's see what Upland could do here on this punt from inside the Cougars' end zone.
The Upland defenders like to, their philosophy of this defense is paralysis through analysis. So it's same with their offense, like making their defense, stay on their toes, and just confusing them, and we, you'll see a bunch of different formations here. Sometimes they'll go through a 3-4. They'll go 40. They'll have a 40 defense, so that's a 4, and they'll do the 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, with the nickel package on their coverage. They'll go man. They'll go cover 2, cover high.
Yeah, they sure mix it up, and it's proven to be effective so far early in this game as we near the end of the first quarter, though we still got a minute and 35 seconds to go after that timeout. And we got wide receiver Justin Benson, one of the more featured offensive targets for the Highlanders, back to receive the punt. Punter receives the ball in the end zone, and Benson's going to get a chance of this if he so chooses. The ball takes 2 bounces.
He's going to let it go.
Yeah, those 2 bounces, there wasn't much blocking up front.
Yeah, there's too many people coming through. If you happen to touch that and someone hits you, then it's bye-bye.
Smart for him to let that one go, as he had 4 Cougar defenders waiting.
Yeah, they were right there, right on him.
So as we wait for the Upland High School offense to come back out on the field, we got junior Noah Sandoval out here, who had a solid game in their 45-21 victory over the Huskies last week. He threw for 180 yards and a couple touchdowns, and we see him.
We got some offensive linemen pulling or changing.
Trent Daly on the handoff.
Positions. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was wrapped up immediately. He tried to go off that right tackle, but there was nothing doing. We saw him go in motion to the left, and they ran to the right. That little counter didn't really work there.
Yeah, it didn't pull. But these linebackers on Rancho's side are very disciplined.
Oh, 100%. We've seen that so far. We've seen really only one really solid offensive play from the running, from the rushing side of things. Everything else has been pretty bottled up so far. So Upland's going to have some work to do to open up that play action and open up that passing game, as we see Sandoval here hand off to Trent Daly once again. And looks like he's stuffed up, moving his feet, but
forward progress will probably give him a gain of 2.
Yeah, we might see a gain of 2 on that. So it's going to be 3rd down and roughly 8 yards to go on that. We'll see what the referee's official spot is going to be.
As the quarter winds down, shockingly, there's no score in the first quarter.
Well, they
These
definitely
two teams battling it out. It's a dogfight.
They definitely have enough time to run at least one more play here on 3rd down, but we'll see if Coach Daryl Thomas, it looks like they're just going to let that clock wind down and move on to the second quarter here.
Take a little breather.
Yeah, talk it over with the team.
While they're doing that, I'd like to mention our sponsors. We have Legends Burgers down the street. We also have Vac and Soda in downtown Upland. We have Captain's Grill, downtown Upland.
Personal favorite of mine.
Upland Barbershop, also in downtown Upland. We have Realtor Veronica Agros. Thank you for sponsoring UTV Studio Production, helping out our students. gain experience for industry broadcasting, sending students to major colleges and trade businesses for the film industry and broadcast industry.
Your support is valued here at Upland High School, and we can't thank you enough. Our valued sponsors
Absolutely.
are phenomenal. Thank you so much. We all appreciate it here.
And it's great for the students to be able to support their community as well. All these local businesses that are familiar to us.
And here we are on 3rd down and 7. We got Noah Sandoval back in shotgun formation. He's looking to his left. He's going out to his receiver. He makes a completion. They might give him.
Yeah, first down. Depends where you spot it. Hey, it looks like it'd be like half a foot shy the first down.
It looked like looked like senior number 11 Cole Rancho got that first down upon where he received the ball. And it looks like Upland's going to get a pretty favorable spot. That's about where I saw Cole Rancho get wrapped up. And
about a half a foot short of the first down.
Oh, and they're calling that 4th and inches. And we already know that head coach Dale Thomas likes to go for these 4th and short with their very effective running game.
All right, let's see what happens here.
I expect Sandoval to take a little quarterback sneak, but he gives it to Trent Daly. Smart play. And he definitely got that first yard. He might have got 2 yards there. So another conversion for the Upland Highlanders. And they're just at the 50-yard line right now. Putting a little pressure on this Cougar defense. Way to muscle it in there, Trent Daly. We got a fresh set of downs.
So I asked Thomas what his philosophy was. He said pound the rock. And he says, my grandmother used to tell me, if you hit a hammer, you swing a hammer over and over again against a rock, it'll eventually break.
And we are seeing that early on in this game. And so far, Upland's been able to convert on a couple 3rd and shorts, and we just saw 4th and inches there. So I wouldn't expect much to change with there being no score in this game. We see Noah Sandoval in the shotgun formation, back to pass. He's let one go to number 3. Ooh.
Now, there was a hand on a back. They're not going to call it.
A little bit of contact for his, he was looking for number 3, Tristan Castro. One of his future targets. He's got 19 catches and just under 400 yards on the air. Looked like he had a bit of a step on the defensive back of Rancho Cucamonga, number 19, Taj Crutchfield.
Yeah, I don't know if that tug did anything or if that ball was not going to be receivable, but there was a little bit of contact that got missed.
Yeah, safety met him pretty quickly there. We see Sandoval back in shotgun formation once again. This time he goes a little bit shorter to Justin Benson. Justin Benson able to make one person miss. That's going to be a gain of 5. Nice little play there. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 depending on the spot of the ball. That's Justin Benson's first catch of the game. Always reliable, always sure-handed. Justin Benson on the season. He's got 592 receptions on 28 catches for 85 yards a game and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's got good footwork after the play as well. After catching the ball, what do you do after you catch it? Can you make people miss? Can you make a good read, get a juke in there, and that's what he does well.
Looks like the referee marked that a gain of 4 on that, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6. They got 2 running backs in. They hand it off to the running back. Oh, is that Cole?
Number 16.
Their change of pace back. You see him a lot. You see number 16, Angel Brand, come in on a lot on 3rd down and shorts, and that was once again effective as he's able to move the chains there with a gain of about 8 yards there. Well-designed run by Coach Daryl Thomas. Most people in the building probably thought they're going to go to Trent Daly, as they often do, but Angel Brand very quick, and we saw him get outside those tackles. Made one person miss, and he immediately picked up the first down and was able to pick up some additional yardage on top of that. I like to see Coach Dale Thomas right in the hot hand and keeping Angel Brand in there. Little change of pace, give Trent Daly a little break. We see him in a shotgun formation. He gets the ball once again on the draw. He's wrapped up. He's able to pick up and then
continues to roll forward.
I like his running style. He was met at the line of scrimmage or very close to it. He ends up picking up 5 yards on that. Solid run for the junior running back.
Yeah, he keeps the motor running long after he's been hit. He's got 21 carries and 170 yards prior to the game.
And we see them bring in fullback Elijah Cooper to join Angel Brand in the backfield. So Elijah Cooper's lined up just to the right of Noah Sandoval, and Elijah Cooper's block, and Angel Brand gets the ball once again. Angel Brand, he's making 2 people miss. He's all the way down to the 20. Highlanders.
Nice toss to the right, making a defender miss. That was Nasili Malara, who the defensive end, or defensive tackle that missed that block.
Yeah. Angel Brand had the block.
Tackle.
I just mentioned Elijah Cooper, their fullback, doesn't get many carries, but paying an immediate, affecting the game. I apologize.
Play action to the
play
right.
action for Sandoval. He's got somebody open in the end zone.
Is that inbound?
Looks like
we don't see a call yet.
Just incomplete as it is Noah Sandoval had a pass intended for number 44, Ho Ching. Nice little play as we saw Sandoval roll out there to his right. Very well placed ball.
That would have been a tough catch. There was players on. The defender was right on top of him.
He had a second. He looks like he hit his hands, but there's a couple Cougar defenders that kind of met him upon. As soon as the ball got there, there's a couple Cougar defenders made that catch a little bit more difficult, but very close. And that'll bring it to second down. They're calling an offsides, and that one's going to go against. Yeah, false start offense. I think somebody on the line had moved there, so that's going to bring the change back a little bit. It's going to be second down and long for the Highlanders. You see some substitutions. And we see number 16, running back Angel Brand still in there. He's a little taller than their
So
first string running back.
Ho Ching, that was on that last play, just got taken out.
Just off his hands. So we see 3 wide receivers all on the left. See Theo Thompson come out, and Sandoval's all alone back there. 5 wide receiver. He's looking left. He's got some pressure, but he goes back to the right. He gets it up to Theo Thompson. Theo Thompson breaks the tackle, splits the defenders. Looks like they made up all the penalties lost on that false start on their offensive lineman previous play. So that's going to bring up roughly a third down, and I'm going to say about 8 yards. We'll see where they spot it. I apologize. It's going to be third down and 3 yards to go. Well-designed play there. Had the 3 wide receivers on the left, and he goes to the right and able to catch Theo Thompson.
He did look to the left. Maybe he was seeing if there was going to be something there, but he went to the sure-handed Theo Thompson for that one.
Another handoff. Angel Brand's wrapped up. It's going to be fourth down.
Quickly met by the defenders there.
Angel Brand probably left.
Benson.
So this is going to bring out the Highlanders kicker, number 38, Josh Hodeker. He's a perfect 5 of 5 on the season in kicking field goals. His long is 35 yards, and this is going to be about 32 yarders. A 32-yard field goal here. He hasn't missed a field goal attempt on the season. Hodeker, snap is down. The kick is no good. He missed the right.
Yeah, we had someone coming in fast on the left side, almost tipped the ball. It may have tipped the ball.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. A very good drive for the Highlanders.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get a score.
That kick had plenty of distance. Unfortunately, I think that penetration from the Cougars' defensive line kind of forced the Highlanders kicker Josh Hildebrand to kind of kind of forced that to the right a little bit, and it's just about 3 to 4 feet wide. It looked really close, and we had to wait for the official signal from the referee. So we got Villarreal back under center here. The 6-foot junior quarterback. He hands that off immediately to Trey Wilson. And Trey Wilson's making 3 people miss. Trey Wilson's at the 40. Trey Wilson's
and he's got no one on this left side. It looks like they're off to the races. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds around the 10 or the 11-yard line.
Trey Wilson.
Just like that, Rancho answers back.
And that's the Trey Wilson factor that we've been talking about. Upland's done a good job early on in this game in bottling him up, but that long offensive drive, defense might have taken a little bit too long to kind of refocus and re-engage themselves, as Trey Wilson was able to take that one nearly to the house. That was about a gain of 78 yards for the junior running back. Very quick. Reads the field well.
Looked like it was running out of gas a little bit towards the end. And defenders were able to hit as he throws.
You see Ho Chi with the pressure. Nice response by the Highlanders defenses. They're able to break that up, and
yeah, and they need that momentum shift.
yeah, they left Trey Wilson, who just reeled off that 82-yard run, and they left him on the field. I wasn't surprised they didn't go to him, as he was probably pretty gassed after running that nearly the entire length of the field. And sure enough, they let him take somewhat of a breather. But the Highlanders defense read that pretty good, and Villarreal had nowhere to go with that play. So fortunate for Villarreal, nobody was in the vicinity, as that ball could have been picked up, as no Cougars were around. Play action.
It was batted down, but he juggles it and catches it. Holds on to that ball.
Number 2, Jonah Dawson, the senior wide receiver, on the deflection. That was a play action. And that ball traveled through about 4 different hands of Upland defenders.
Yeah, it's actually, his hand was batted down, and yet he was able to maintain the concentration and get that touchdown.
Yeah. The only thing I could see on that play is they defended it well up front, but there's nobody behind to contest that deflection to end. So there's a little unsportsmanlike conduct.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct. Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct.
All right, so we have both teams with an infraction on that. So unsportsmanlike conduct on both sides cancels out the penalties.
So there might have been a little bit of an argument amongst
push and shoving, which might be expected with this kind of rivalry, this long-standing history of these two teams battling it out and getting into the playoffs, having championships against each other. They've gone years where one side will win for several years and then the other side wins for several years, and they just they'll go back and forth. And it's always kind of a dogfight.
And you see some talented football players coming out of both of these programs. I mean, we just saw Orlando Huff, 8-year NFL veteran. A couple years ago, we did a game here. We saw
C.J. Stroud.
Exactly. He was lighting up the NFL after he had a very successful 2-year career at Ohio State. So we're seeing a lot of quality football players coming out of both of these successful programs. And
so Rancho scores first. They're on the board in the second quarter, and they're getting ready to kick.
And we see for the Highlanders, they're going to have Theo Thompson, and that looks like wide receiver Justin Benson back to receive. As Cougars are ready to kick off. Kick is in the air. Highlanders got to get a chance to receive this. That's Justin Benson. He feels about the 10-yard line. He's right at the 15, makes one person miss. He's going to be down about the 25-yard line. 15-yard return for Justin Benson. First and 10 for the Highlanders. After the first score in the game, they're going to be trailing 0-7. So it's very important right now for the Highlanders to respond here. They want to give the Rancho High School Cougars any sort of momentum. So the Highlanders were pretty successful in the previous drive. They're just unable to convert that field goal. though they came up short. So I don't see Coach Daryl Thomas abandoning the run just yet. And we've also seen him being pretty aggressive through the air with a couple long plays that unfortunately haven't gone for any sort of completion at this juncture. And Sandoval hands off to Trent Daly right away. And
they do a lot off of their play action pass, so they're going to have to continue to run it to be that for that. They're going to have to continue to pound the rock, so to speak, in order to make that effective.
Yeah, we see Trent Daly getting some reps once again. We saw Angel Brand kind of have a little momentum, so they left him in the ball game for a while. So we see Trent Daly, the primary run back, right from the start, get a carry here. There's a pickup of 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6. So we see Trent Daly right next to quarterback Noah Sandoval, right there in the shotgun formation. Daly just to Sandoval's left. Sandoval gets the snap, hands off on a draw. Once again to Daly. Daly's
a host of blockers, but couldn't create a hole running down that line.
He's trying to find something to the outside.
Yeah, what'll happen there is the lineman will get locked up, and then there's the fullback and maybe a receiver's got an assignment to pick up the linebackers, and then everybody's running horizontally, and then running backs looking for a hole somewhere in that line to get through, and sometimes there's just nothing there.
Yeah,
or somebody gets loose and then tackles you.
Yeah, he's trying to run off tackle, but this Rancho Cucamonga defense isn't. They're kind of sealing off those corners, and
they've got good containment.
100%. We see Sandoval back on 3rd and 6.
They see somebody open on the left side, and that should be a first down.
Good catch. Is that Osric? Number 4, Osric Randolph.
Hit immediately as he catches the ball. Is a little bit winded.
Yeah, he is. He's running off the field. He got hit by two Rancho Cucamonga Cougars there on that. So credit Randolph for hanging on to the ball. That was a huge catch. Great throw, great catch.
My Pittsburgh College football coach Roger Karen used to say, reckless abandonment. You have to sacrifice to get some of those inches.
Absolutely, and that enables the Highlanders to continue this drive and get a fresh set of downs here. We see Sandoval in the shotgun formation with Trent Daly at his left. Sandoval back to pass. He gets it out to Justin Benson. Justin Benson on the reception. That's going to be another first down. Looks like he picked up that first down.
Might be short. I think it's going to be a yard short of that first down. So they're going to mark it at the 48.
Good eyes, good eyes.
First down will be at the 49. So just a yard shy. 3rd down and second and 1.
I thought he had that first down, but his looks like his foot, must have stepped out of bounds just at that point.
Yeah, as they went out.
And we see 3 wide receivers on the left in the shotgun formation. Once again, Trent Daly next to Noah Sandoval. Noah Sandoval doing some audibles, hands off to Trent Daly. Goes between the guards and the tackle right there.
And that
run
should
up
be the
middle.
first down.
It's been effective. Haven't reeled off too many big gains up the middle, but they are getting positive yardage, whereas we were mentioning earlier, they're not getting a whole lot on the outside as the containment of the Cougars has been pretty solid this far in the game. So we see Trent Daly coming out of the game, needs a little rest. We take in, we see Angel Brand, who was quite successful in the last drive. Before that missed field goal, we saw a couple of nice conversions, nice runs. Nice little change of pace for the Highlanders, and we see Sandoval back in the shotgun formation, back to pass, has a little bit of time. Completion to number 11. Nice start to that. That's Cole Rancho, the senior wide receiver. He's got 12 receptions, make that 14. I think that's his 2nd reception of the night. 14 receptions, 188 yards on the season. Or reliable Cole Rancho. 3-yard gain for Cole Rancho. We see shotgun formation once again. Noah Sandoval waiting for the snap, calling off his audibles. Back to pass. Once again, goes to Cole Rancho. Cole Rancho makes somebody miss. 2 consecutive plays. He goes to his senior wide receiver, Cole Rancho. Nice route. Ran a little out route. He made the Rancho Cucamonga defender miss after that reception. He easily picks up the first down, and
Yeah, they're looking to answer back before they head into the locker room for the half. Close to the 2-minute mark.
These high school football games move so quickly. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, seems like we just started.
Yeah, and we're already at the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. And no commercials.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Timeouts. Not as many penalties as you see. So we see 1st and 10 here. Sandoval back to pass. He's going deep. Oh, there's a
it's trying to get there. There you go. And there's that penalty, passing interference.
Clear as day. We like to see Upland get some calls. That Sandoval had single coverage. Justin Castro, those one-on-one coverage. Obvious pass interference by the Rancho Cucamonga defensive back there.
It's going to be their big cornerback, Rodney Sermons, 6'1", 180-pound cornerback that put too much of a hand on the receiver.
We haven't seen Tristan Castro get many targets this game. He's one of the leading Upland receivers, so he had one-on-one coverage. We see a 2 running back pro formation here. Sandoval pitches it out to Trent Daly. Trent Daly, once again, trying to bounce outside those tackles. Not a whole lot of room there.
But he's finding little niches here and there, and that's what's getting their forward progression.
I'm not sure if that was Trent Daly or if that was Angel Brand on that one. There's a horde of Highlander football players there. I couldn't really see. Looks like we have a timeout. Not sure who called it. That brings us to the 1-minute and 48-second mark of the second quarter. The Rancho Cucamonga Cougars are leading 7-0 here. Some high school Thursday night football action here in beautiful Upland, just at the base of the San Gabriel Mountains. A little bit cooler tonight. Some of this wind is coming in from the mountains. Not sure on that exact temperature, but hasn't been this chilly quite a while during an Upland High School football game. So
yeah, it's been quite a shift in the past week. I want to say it's dropped down from the 80s to the 60s. A couple weeks ago, we had some nice weather. It was like in the high 60s, 70s.
Get back here. 1:48 to go. It's going to be
62 degrees now.
It says 1st and 10. I thought it was a second down, but we'll see. Sandoval hands off. Play action pass.
Something on the over the left shoulder, and it's too much of a twist to make that happen.
Nice little play action. He had Justin Benson there on the outside, and one-on-one coverage, but it looks like Justin Benson had the defensive back beat on that. And throw better there was just a little over his right shoulder. Justin Benson couldn't quite reel that one in, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. So we'll see what Coach Daryl Thomas wants to do here. They're right around that same area where Josh Hardiker, the kicker, missed on the previous drive, so I don't think Daryl Thomas is going to be too excited to kick another field goal from this location.
No,
so it's
far right.
2-down territory, given that it's 3rd down, and we see a handoff to Angel Brand.
Yeah, he's met immediately.
Yeah, that might be a gain of 1, so it's going to be 4th down, about 8 or 9 yards to go here.
They get a little bit closer to the middle of the field. And that might be a better kicking position.
I see. Looks like they're going to give Josh Hardiker another opportunity here to redeem himself after barely missing that first field goal attempt. And this is about
Going to try to half that lead.
33-yard field goal, and he's right down the middle, so he doesn't really have to angle this one. If he likes to kick straight away, this is a field goal opportunity for him. As we see Noah Sandoval on the hold. Noah gets the snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. We got a 7-3 in Rancho Cougars. 7. The Upland Highlanders 3. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter, just before halftime.
So getting through on that the left side is Karen Condal coming in to try to block that kick. He's getting untouched coming through there.
Honecker didn't quite look as rushed on that field goal attempt as he did last time. I think that we did see a little penetration from the Cougars special teams unit there, and that definitely affected the trajectory of that kick. So here we see Honecker on the kickoff. He's going to be kicking off to Rancho Cucamonga. We see the stud running back Trey Wilson back there to receive, and in addition to number 4, Namati Harrison, 2 of their fastest players on offense. And we've seen Rancho Cucamonga in weeks past give up some big plays on kickoff, so they got to be pretty careful here where they kick it. Wouldn't be surprised to see a pooch here as well, and that's exactly what we see. And that bounces off. And that's going to be
the ball. He's
out of bounds.
Have to run out of bounds, yeah. And
very effective.
That's about at the 15-yard line. So that's going to pin Rancho back for a long ways to get to score at 52 seconds left.
I love that strategy. As I was mentioning, it's very dangerous to kick to one of these. Thomas rather little pooch kick, unexpectedly. Number 14 on the Cougars, Jaden Cooley receives that ball and bounces off his hands out of bounds, and Upland's got the Cougars inside of the 20-yard line here with 52 seconds to go. And you see Emiliano Villarreal in a single back formation. He's got Trey Wilson directly behind him. And
single back, 5 receivers.
Passes out to number 11.
Met at the 22-yard line.
Cam Sermon's on the short reception. Clock's running. Little hurry-up offense going here. They don't have a whole lot of time to work with. Not sure on the timeouts, Cam, here. They don't really have it updated on the scorecard. And I've lost
spread offense again.
And you see the 3 wide receiver set, single running back formation. Emiliano Villarreal waiting for the snap, looking at his head coach, Brian Hildebrandt. As clock continues to wind down, we're inside 18 seconds here.
So a pistol again, and then looks to his right, and he's got a receiver who dodges one defender, and then is a little bit short. Oh no, that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, they stopped the clock there, but I didn't see a timeout signal, and if that's the case, that's gonna be.
They're just gonna take it into the locker room or the half, and once again, you're watching UTV Studio Productions presentation of the last game of the season. Highlanders versus Rancho Cucamonga Cougars in a rivalry match between 2 teams looking to head the league. Rancho's undefeated. As we go into halftime, I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Legends Burgers. So happy in downtown Upland. We also have the Vac and Sew, if you're looking for a vacuum or sewing machine. We also have the Upland Barbershop. The Upland Barbershop been serving for a long time here, and we'll line you up. And the Vac and Sew, if you get a sewing machine there, they'll give you free classes there. So get on down there and make your own patches and embroider your own clothing. We have Captain's Grill, seafood, down over at the old downtown area. If you want to get some good seafood, come on down to Captain's Grill. All right. Well, we'll see you at the second half.
We will see. UTV will be back.
to trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
No matter how many footballs you throw, how many hoops you shoot, how many goals you score, you're never really great until you learn the true meaning of a team. United we stand, divided you fall. E pluribus unum, from all one. We are Upland.
look at all the pictures.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this battle between two Titans, Upland High School versus Rancho Cucamonga Cougars, in this bitter rivalry between these two Titans of football traditions. You're looking at an undefeated Cougar team that's ranked 7th in the nation, 50th in the nation, and 7th in California. We have Upland High School at 37 and 22nd in this section. Upland High School is a school of 3,251 students with 130 teachers, and Rancho very similar, a couple hundred students. It's like 34, 44 with 131 teachers. So, you know, both big schools, big populations here in the San Bernardino County. And here comes the kickoff.
Josh Haddocker kicks it just not the kickoff he's looking for. I think he's being a little careful there, is to not kick it to Trey Wilson. Maybe a little bit too careful as that kick goes out of bounds close to the 25-yard line. But here we go. Upland's defense has actually played extremely well tonight, aside from that one long run that they gave up to Rancho Cucamonga running back Trey Wilson early in the second quarter, I want to say that was, in which Trey Wilson, on the very first play of their drive, took it about 85 yards, nearly took it to the house, and then they immediately scored on the deflected pass soon after that, which made the score 7-0, in which Upland immediately responded with a field goal drive of their own, which takes us here to the very beginning of the third quarter here. Rancho Cucamonga leading 7-3. The Upland defense has played quite well so far, aside from that long run. Let's see what they can do here, starting off the second half in what's been a very entertaining game. Here we see Miura hand off immediately. To Trey Wilson. He's ramped up just behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. Good start for the Highlanders. They know the ball's going to be given heavily to Trey Wilson, and it's a matter of being able to read where he's going. He's a very patient runner. Right there, the Highlanders were able to get some pressure from the interior lineman there, and Trey Wilson really had nowhere to go there, which is a very positive sign for the Highlanders here. And we see second down and 11. Emiliano Villarreal is in a shotgun formation once again with his running back, number 3, Trey Williams. And it looks like there might be a timeout already for the Rancho Cucamonga Cougars, something that their head coach might not like what he saw from the Highlanders defense. In a close game. I mean, burning these timeouts at this juncture is not exactly what you want to do. I think given the high score of both these teams' games last week, I think perhaps fans might have expected to see a little bit more from the scoring output side of things, but it's been minimal thus far.
And on paper, you would think that Rancho would be dominating, you know, this size of the players and their records and the strength of their schedule, the people that they had to play. But then you look at the Damien matches, their common opponent that, here's a play action, and it's caught.
Oh my gosh, nobody is there.
Tight end.
And he's off to the races.
And there's one guy to meet.
18 is wrapped up at the 15-yard line. He fooled everybody in the building on that play. It was a play action, a fake reverse, and that is a long completion to tall number 18.
Yeah, we were just talking about that dominance, and there was that. There's a dominant play there. You know, people go into the teams will go into the locker room and they'll make adjustments, and you know, coaches will get feedback from the players and see what happened.
Trey Wilson
getting to the right side behind a host of blockers. That's gonna have a good production there of 6 yards.
Yeah, 2 plays right off the bat, and just like that, Rancho Cucamonga is cooking once again. So that long completion from Emiliano Villarreal to number 18, that on paper that says it's their backup quarterback, Tyler Dutton, the 6'4" senior. Not sure if there's a number change, but perhaps he's playing a little tight end for the Cougars as well. And we see another handoff to Trey Wilson. He's got some room off the tackles, and he's going to be stopped perhaps just in.
Right, it looked like he was going to get it in, then he got hit backwards in the air. It looked like. Yeah. There it is. He gets hit once, and then it's hit right before he gets through that pylon.
And we're going to call that I'm not sure if the scoreboard's correct, but regardless, the Cougars, yeah, it's 1st and goal. They're on the half. They need half a yard and they're in. So
that goal, that
and we see another
goalpost is the most dangerous area.
We see it's dangerous.
Looks like he's going to get that touchdown.
Trey Wilson in for a second rushing touchdown of the game. That's too easy for the Cougars. So a couple plays into the 3rd quarter here, we see the Rancho Cucamonga Cougars extend their lead to 2 scores here. So it's 13-3 with an extra point pending here to make it 14-3. Yeah, these long plays have really affected Highlanders so far in this game. The defense has played well, but there's been 2 long offensive plays. One was on the long run for Trey Williams, and that last one, that play action fade reverse pass to number 18 on the Cougars. That was another 80-yard gain, and that just puts the Cougars in ideal position.
2 long breakout plays, and that's the difference right now. That's their 2 scores.
Yeah, that's the 100%. That's the difference in the ball game that we've seen so far. Upland's had some nice drives, but they just haven't had that one big play. Whereas Rancho Cucamonga really hasn't had the long drives in which they keep the Upland defense on the field for long periods of time, but they have the 2 huge gains on those 2 plays, the pass and the run. So that's really been the difference in the ball game so far. So Upland's going to get the ball here on the kickoff with 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, down 14-3.
A lot of football left in the game, so we'll see how Upland answers back and what kind of Rancho team will come after that.
And kickoff's off, and Justin Benson's going to get a chance here. He feels the ball at the 5-yard line. He's at the 20. He's got somebody to beat. He's at the 20.
Oh, he gets tripped up by that one guy to beat at the 21-yard line.
He's at the 31-yard.
Sorry, 31 yard.
Good return for Justin Benson. Gives the Highlanders some better field position that they've seen previously in this game, and we're going to see Noah Sandoval, number 15, come out.
I'm going to say he stepped out at the 30.
Yeah, he's right at the 29-30-yard line. So quality return, good start for this drive at least. And now down 2 scores. We've seen Upland try to move the ball downfield through the air, but they might have to look to do that earlier in the second half that they might have wanted to, as they've been trying to pound the ball early in this game. And sure enough, Sandoval's back to throw. He completes it out to Theo Thompson, catches it at the 40. That's a first down. Gain of 11. Good start. Nice little out route for the senior Theo Thompson. Yeah, Theo Thompson, he's been featured a little bit this game. He's a big kid. He plays both sides of the ball. He's a safety as well on defense, but I mean, he's 6'1", 183 in it, and he can run. So maybe they'll use that as a little momentum and maybe feature him a little more. He's lined up 1-to-1 in man coverage right now, and they hand it off to Trent Daly. Trent Daly's got nowhere to go. Trent Daly's been wrapped up a lot at the line of scrimmage tonight. He's tried to bounce some outside, and he's been bottled up, and not a whole lot to work with there. I like Dale Thomas not completely abandoning the run thus far, but so far he hasn't had a whole lot of luck aside from a couple runs earlier in the game in which he was able to reel off some 10, 12-yard gains, but nothing big like we've seen from Rancho Cucamonga here, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 10. There's no gain there. Trent Daly's still in the game right next to Noah Sandoval there in shotgun formation, single back. We see Justin Benson
in motion.
Motion goes to the left.
Side looking
He's
for
going
the
back
ball.
to Theo Thompson.
And Theo Thompson gets it out of bounds at the 49.
I like that. You see Justin Benson, number 13, the leading Upland receiver, drawing a lot of attention from the Rancho Cucamonga defense, and very smart of Noah Sandoval, the quarterback, to realize that right away. So he goes to a safety valve right there. Another successful 10, 11-yard completion, and maybe a little less as Theo Thompson stepped out of bounds just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Could be a change-up in matchup that's creating some success here. Rancho Cucamonga's cornerbacks are pretty disciplined, and they could be quite a match.
Not Theo. We see Trent Daly. He's going to be close. Let's see if they give him forward progress.
Looks like, yep, they're gonna call it. Yep, they're gonna
Good
get the first.
shot, good game. He kept his legs moving, and that's probably what convinced the official to give him that forward progress. We like that. We see number 11, Cole Rancho. We've seen him have a few targets this game. He's coming in for number 3, Tristan Castro. And Cole Rancho, the veteran senior wide receiver, very durable, very sure-handed. He's lined up to the far left. We see the fullback in motion, single back formation. Sandoval directly on the center, hands off to Trent Daly. Daly's behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss. He had nowhere to go.
I'm not sure where the blocking was there. There was like a host of linemen and linebackers coming in.
And that was a run straight up the middle, halfback dive, single. I mean, we saw they weren't in a shotgun formation or pistol or anything like that. There was just a herd of Cougars, or I should say a pack of Cougars. Anyways, there was nowhere for Trent Daly to go on that one. Definitely a loss, and that was a loss of 6. Not a good start on that new fresh set of down, so it's going to be 2nd down and 16 here. Trent Daly still in the game, shotgun formation. Sandoval rolls to his right, looking for his receiver. He's got somebody. He's got Cole Rancho. That's going to be close to a first down. You just mentioned that old reliable Rancho's in the game, and sure enough, he gets a crossing route. I think Cole Rancho might have stepped out of bounds just short of that first down. Kind of looked like he had a little room to wiggle his way past the chains, but
Yeah, they're enjoying that matchup on the right side on this drive.
Very close to picking up that first down, but they are going to mark him short. It's going to be 3rd down, and we're going to call it. I'm before the scoreboard, but that spot looks like it's a first down. In all honesty, I'd ask the refs to go measure that one, but they're calling that 3rd and 2. From here, it looks like it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
I think that's scoreboard's a little off, and they hand off to Trent Daly, and Trent Daly's going to pick up that first down.
Quite
And
a little notch on the right side. That's going to give him that extra boost that he needs to get that first down.
Good, smart run by Trent Daly there.
Yeah, being patient on that, letting that hole develop. And it's all you needed to do.
And this is where we need to see the Upland Highlanders convert. We've seen them get down to this area of their field when they get past the 50 and when they're marching on their drives, and they just become a little stagnant once they get in this vicinity. Right here around the 40 to the 25-yard line, we need to see at least a big play here to put a little bit more pressure on this Cougar defense, because the Cougars defense has really stepped it up inside their own territory. Here we see on first down another pitch to Trent Daly. Trent Daly's got some run there, and Trent Daly's still on his feet. He's still running, and he's definitely very close to a first down. Let's see where the referee spots this one. Couldn't quite see, and they are moving the chains indeed. That was a gain of at least 11 or 12 there. I thought for sure he picked it up, but the chain game was kind of waiting for the referee's official go-ahead to move those chains, where it looked pretty clear as day that he got that. Little bunch formation here. You see 2 running backs. You see Trent Daly still in the game, and Trent Daly gets another pitch to the right.
Yeah,
He's got a little.
Same place. It looks like there's going to be a holding call on that. A flag is in play.
Yeah, referee threw that right away, so this looks like it's going to be coming back, which is very unfortunate for the Highlanders.
I'm trying to see where that is. It might have been on the left side.
We get a little replay, but it looks like the medical staff is coming out of here. I'm not sure who's shaking up there. It looks like Rancho Cucamonga, number 15. Looks like he's just shaking up a little bit, but he's walking off on his own power, so it looks he should be okay. And that looks like it's number 15, Raheem Wright, the free safety, but and that's going to be a hold on one of the offensive linemen for the Highlanders. It's very unfortunate, somewhat of a momentum killer, but yeah, the referee threw that flag right away, so we should go back to a live feed and we should be good to go. Here we go, first down and 20s.
Upland showing shotgun trips to the left. Going that spread offense. They like to keep the defenses on their toes. Once again, paralysis through analysis make them have to analyze what's happening here. And so they mix it up. Some trick plays last time. Sandoval running up the middle. He's got some room, and we'll get back to at least the original line of scrimmage.
I like that play call. I'm not sure if it's a design run, but a very good decision nonetheless from Noah Sandoval. He found a little crease in that defense, and Noah Sandoval can run. We saw him a couple weeks ago against Etowanda, iced the game on a 75-yard touchdown run, and he outran the entire defense. And he might not be Michael Vick, but he can move.
He's got some wheels.
So
you see him running down hills on that last play.
Let's see if he could build on that and maybe take some more opportunities if they arise to utilize his legs. We've seen him do it earlier throughout the season. So we got a 2nd down and 10, a nice 10-yard pickup for Sandoval in shotgun formation now. We got Angel Brandon running back, and Angel's going to get the ball with the pass was thrown.
Looked like it was tipped by number 24, Rancho. Yeah. That would be Call El Tagafal.
Head coach Daryl Thomas was trying to run what looked like a little slip screen to their change of pace back, Angel Brand on that, but could have been tipped, and also that play was kind of broken up right away. Had a couple defenders there get right in the way of the throw and right in front of Angel there, so he didn't really have too much of a chance. We see the fullback, big number 44, coming in. Blocking extraordinaire.
Nasili Malare. Oh, for Upland.
Yeah, and then we see Sandoval here on 3rd and 10 and directly under the center. And he's going to hand that off. Now it's a play action. Sandoval running left, doesn't have a whole lot to work with, but he throws it up. It's one-on-one. Let's see what happens. Did anybody come up with that? That looks like it's out of bounds, deflected. Exciting play. It was one-on-one. It looks like that was to Justin Benson. Was that number 13 out there? He had a chance at it, but Rancho Cucamonga defensive back made a very nice little play on that. Yeah, Sandoval just kind of heaved it up, saw some one-on-one there.
Yeah, it was anybody's ball in the corner. It was just too much time.
Yeah, we saw the defensive back for the Cougars, Kyron Condell, number 7 there. Big 6'3" defensive back, make a nice little play on the ball there. Didn't give Justin Benson much of a chance. Great effort for Benson, but he's quite a few inches shorter than his defensive counterpart on the other side of the ball there. He didn't really have much to work with in the corner of the end zone, but I like the aggressiveness, just unfortunately that one didn't work out. This would be close to a 40-yard field goal. I'm not sure Daryl Thomas would want to kick one at this distance.
While we're at timeout here, let me remind the sponsors, or let me remind the audience that we're sponsored by Legends Burgers. Back in at downtown Upland Barbershop, Captain's Grill, and the realtor Veronica Cross.
Who can forget about Legends Burger?
I love it there. Their chili fries, it's got the right spice. It's like a chili, like a thick chili.
Oh, that sounds good right now.
Seasoned fries. They've got the most amazing pastrami burger, pastrami stacked a mile high on top of the cheeseburger.
And we got 4th and 10 right here. Shotgun formation. Noah Sandoval gets the snap. He's got a little time.
On the left side.
Now he's rolling out to his right. He doesn't have anything to work with.
He's going to try to take it himself, and he's not going to get anywhere. Gets out of bounds.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. Cougars are going to take over at their what looks to be roughly the 25-yard line. Unfortunate, Sandoval didn't really have much to work with on that one. Had a little bit of time early on, but Cougar linebacker just shot up through the gap and went untouched and pressured Sandoval to run outside, and he didn't have enough time to look downfield. Unfortunately, you have to turn that ball over on downs, and only thing the Highlanders can do here is hold this potent Cougars offense, which they have not done in the last 2 drives. They've been giving up those
looks like
plays.
They're going to go in a
Trey Wilson fake handoff, and
formation.
We see them go deep right away.
He sees it deep. Great nice coverage. That looked like a very dangerous play there.
Defensive back Tristan Castro on that one-on-one play right there as Cougar.
Is that Jonah Dawson?
Yeah, Jonah Dawson there. It was one-on-one, and it looked like he had a chance at it, but Tristan Castro.
Yeah, if he would have caught that, it could have been a
great play.
Foot race to the end zone. Yeah, he was rolling pretty quickly to get to that ball.
We see Emiliano Villarreal here in the shotgun formation. More than likely going to hand it off to a sturdy Trey Wilson running back, and he keeps the ball. Villarreal tries to run with it, picks up 2 yards.
Good heads up play by the defensive end on the right side to get that tackle.
That's going to bring up 3rd and roughly 7. So that's two consecutive plays the Cougars have not given the ball to their all-league running back. He's leading the entire baseline league in running in Trey Wilson. And the Highlanders will take that any day of the week. Anytime you keep the ball out of his hands, consider that positive.
Yeah, with 3/4 of play, it hasn't had a whole lot. Actually, he had that one breakout play, but other than that, Upland's been able to contain it.
And we see the Upland defenders move back a little bit into cover 2, and they fake handoff once again. A little play action, nowhere near the receiver. That's going to bring up a punt situation for the Cougars. Great stand by the Upland Highlanders on this defensive possession, or defensive front here. So
both these teams showing their stout defensive prowess and keeping the score down in the middle of the 3rd quarter, 14-3.
Still 14-3 here. What would be nice here is if Justin Benson can take a punt return to the house and give the Highlanders an easy touchdown. Let's see if the Cougars punter will kick it anywhere near him here. It's 4th and 7. We're at the 4-minute and 6-second mark of the 3rd quarter here. Again, it's 14-3 Cougars over the Highlanders. High snap, fields the snap. Oh, that's going to be a short punt. Nobody's returning that. It's going to take a bounce.
Hey, look, the kicker looked
stay away
like
from
he
that
was
ball.
in danger of getting hit.
A little bit of a high snap.
Could have been, it was close to a roughing the kicker.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. So Upland's going to get the ball at the 36-yard line, 37-yard line maybe, and get a fresh set of downs here to work with. And we've seen, I want to see three or four consecutive drives. They get the ball past midfield into Rancho Coop territory, and once they get in that right around that 35-yard range, they just kind of aren't able to move the ball past that area. So they're going to have to make some sort of adjustment here. Let's see what Coach Daryl Thomas draws up here. He's well inside the 4-minute mark of the 3rd quarter here, so running out of time. And we see 2 running backs in right now, and they're going to hand off to Trent Daly or make that Angel Brand. Number 16 takes a handoff for a gain of 1. Make that 2nd down and 9.
Getting into the red zone, and they've done everything they could except for those trick plays that we were seeing that had a 1 off balance and some of those magnificent plays over against Chino Hills. They've been just kind of playing it safe with the rock going down the middle, or passing slants and quick posts.
And this looks like a passing down right here. We see Trent Daly next to Sandoval here in the shotgun formation to Sandoval's right. Sandoval gets the snap. He throws downfield. He's got a completion. That's a 1st down. Nice little play. That has been working so far. Tristan Castro.
Yeah, though we mentioned earlier how Thomas likes to pound a rock, but he's not afraid to air it out. In fact, a lot of these teams out here do that. In high school, there's maybe a little distrust in your players' abilities to catch the ball, and so they're more run-oriented. But not these teams out here in the baseline league. They'll air it out.
So we see 4 wide receivers out here with a single running back, and we see a play action pass, and that's going to go to Justin Benson. Justin Benson makes somebody miss, and he's got what looks to be another 1st down. And
I think he traveled past the 43-yard line before he went out of bounds.
Let's see if they give him the 1st down there. Looks like he stepped out of bounds, a little short.
About the 43.
From our vantage
the 1st down would be at the 42.
Looked like he got a little further, but it's going to be 2nd down and short regardless. 2nd down and 3 for the Highlanders. Another 4 wide receiver, single running backs set, and Sandoval receives a snap. He's back to pass, gets it out to Trent Daly.
Into the
Daly
flat.
got one man to beat. He makes one man miss, and that's the 1st down.
And he keeps going.
speed, and he's at
Gets
the 30.
free, but gets pushed out of bounds.
Fantastic play.
Daly just does not give up on the run. He just keeps his legs moving and gets those little extra yards. It could be a difference.
So this 4 wide receiver set has been pretty successful here in the third for the Highlanders. As we've seen receivers Cole Rancho, Tristan Castro, and Justin Benson make plays, and you see Sandoval dumped it off to Trent Daly there, and Sandoval's back on the run, doesn't have much to work with. He's caught from behind. It looked like a horse collar to me. Yeah. And that's going to be a first down for the Highlanders there, as Rancho Cucamonga linebacker number 45, Jeremiah Brown, completely wrapped around the horse collar, the neck area of Noah Sandoval on that. And that's that could be a break that the Highlanders needed. This is the area where they've had zero success, very little success, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down for the Highlanders. Haven't seen the Rancho Cucamonga Cougars make too many mistakes thus far, but that one can prove costly, as this is kind of the area where Rancho Cucamonga has been, their defense has held up pretty stout so far, and they gave the Highlanders a free 15 yards and a free set of downs to work with, something that the Highlanders will take all day. And immediately the Highlanders go back to a 2 running back formation. They got 2 receivers bunched on the outside to the left, and they pitch it off to Trent Daly to the outside, running off to the tackle, and that's going to be a gain of a couple.
We had a lineman slip on the right side. That could have affected the block. Actually, it was enough of a hit to make the hole.
So let's see what Coach Daryl Thomas wants to roll with here, as we see Cole Rancho, number 11. I see running back Trent Daly on the field. Obviously, you're going to have your leading receiver Justin Benson out there. Looks like, is that Theo Thompson on the outside? Yeah, that's Theo Thompson, the athletic 6'1" dual threat, strong safety wide receiver combo, lined up in isolation, but they handed it off to Trent Daly once again to the
Daly
identical run.
Yeah, he's caught up right away, but number 10 on Rancho's side.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8, as there's little to no gain on that.
Latu for Rancho on the tackle.
And let's see who's in and out. We see Tristan Castro back in. We see Cole Rancho running out. We see Sandoval obviously under center. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
This is the same area that Upland's been having difficulties with.
Yeah, this is right around where they've been. Each of their threatening drives so far, and we see Sandoval back to pass. Got a little pressure. Oh, he's got somebody. He's got
This could be a touchdown.
Great job, Justin Benson running that crossing route. He beats a quarterback to the outside, and Noah Sandoval read that immediately, made a perfect throw in stride, and all Justin Benson had to do was run to that corner of the end zone to make it 14-9.
Yeah, it looks like missed coverage on that. On the outside, he was left. You can't let Benson off. Can't have that guy run all over the field on you without any coverage.
And they are going. No, I thought they're going for 2, as I saw Sandoval, but he's just going to be holding the ball to make it 14-10. Snap is down. Kick is good.
Make it 11-14. 10-14.
We got a 1-score ball game here. Another close game for the Highlanders.
A 2-point conversion would make it 11. A kick would tie, but they're going to go for just the extra point.
I don't mind the call. It's still in the 3rd quarter.
It's risky to go for that 2 right now.
And Upland really hasn't had a whole lot of success punching the ball. That was the only play inside their 25-yard line that's gotten some serious yardage. So
they've kind of gone over the hill on that red hill. I mean, so the red zone ineptness.
Yeah, that play was huge. The I like the play call. I like going to your leading receiver, Justin Benson, and he makes one guy miss, beats his man to the outside, and that's an easy touchdown for the Highlanders. Hodecker back here to kick off. Dare he kick to Trey Wilson? Whatever that whistle might be. Delay a game for the Highlanders. False start. That is not something you want to do, even though it's only 5 yards, but these aren't NFL level kickers who can boot the ball 70 yards every single time. So we're going to see Hodecker back here 5 yards further. He's going to be kicking off from his 35-yard line. Once again, try to avoid kicking the ball into the hands of talented Cucamonga running back Trey Wilson. He's been kicking in front of Wilson a lot here. I wouldn't be surprised to see another pooch kick here just to keep it safe. Let's see where Hodecker goes with that. Ooh, he kicks it directly to Trey Wilson. I think it surprised Wilson. Heck of a kick.
Into the end zone.
Oh,
no,
legal
it goes
procedure.
out of bounds.
Oh, no. I thought that was going, I can't see from this vantage point, but that looked like it was going into the end zone.
Yeah, it rolled out right before going into the end zone, and in football, if that ball goes out of bounds on the kickoff, it's a penalty.
Yeah, it looked like that had a chance, and it just fell short. So Rancho Cucamonga will be taking over at
Interesting. Rather than giving them the 35 yards, they're gonna
make him
re-kick it further back.
Yeah, another false start for the kickoff.
He doesn't have like the kind of leg that kicks it into the end zone in the first place. This might give Rancho good field position, depending on who he kicks it to.
That was his strongest kickoff of the game.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't backed up on that false start, that would have gone into the end zone. So, yeah, it looks like he likes going to the right side of the field, to his right side. And Hodecker back again for his third attempt, and this one's going directly to Trey Wilson. Makes Trey Wilson run back a little bit.
And it might get into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback for Upland.
So Rancho Cucamonga's decision to make them re-kick ends up costing them 15 yards. Is rather than start from the 35-yard line, they're going to just back up all the way to the 20. So hats off to kicker Josh Hodecker.
Yeah.
3 kicks in a row. Saved his best for last.
Yeah, and it avoided that dangerous potential run back.
Trey Wilson didn't give him a whole lot of respect. He was 10 yards ahead of where the ball actually landed. You saw him run back like a center fielder in baseball. Now we see Emiliano Villarreal.
Stacked left.
We
got number 18 in motion, the supposed quarterback.
And he gives it off to Trey Wilson.
Receiver. It goes out down.
There's a flag on the field.
Yeah, it looked like there's a flag in it.
It's definitely a flag.
On the replay, let's see what's going on there.
So let's see what this flag is. It looks like it could be going back. Haven't really seen anything that the referee is going to call here. And he's calling a hold on the offense of the Upland Highlanders. After an 8-yard rush to start this drive off by talented Trey Wilson, rather than 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 1, it's going to be first and 15. Highlanders will take that all day. So we'll see Emiliano Villarreal behind center once again in shotgun formation. He's got number 18 motioning over to the left. He hands it off. No, it's a play action. No, he didn't.
No, he did pass it up. And that's a huge defensive play on the right side, at the right tackle.
Trey Wilson met up immediately by the Upland defensive line and linebacking core for little to no gain and even possibly a loss of a yard. Can't see exactly where it was taken down, but great first play on the drive for the Upland defense, and that's going to take us into the fourth quarter. The score is Rancho Cucamonga Cougars 14, Upland Highlanders 10.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Sionis Suli Fafu, number 55. really getting in there. This isn't the first time we've seen him blast through that line, make a huge tackle.
As team's got to walk the length of the field there. At the start of this fourth quarter, got to switch sides, and we're going to see Rancho Cucamonga Cougars going from west to east.
Let's get a quick word from our sponsors.
As we get ready here for the fourth quarter.
Well, we have Legends Burgers. Always a great dining facility over here in Baseline and Mountain. We've got in downtown Upland, we have the Upland Barber Shop. We've got Captain's Grill. We also have Vac and Sew. For all your vacuuming, they've got some high-end vacuums there, and they can do repairs, maintenance. Same with their sewing machines, and they offer classes for those if you buy it or if you just want to learn how to sew or use these advanced machines. These machines are incredibly high-tech these days. And we also have Captain's Grill, the Upland Barbershop.
Second down and 20 here for the Rancho Cucamonga Cougars, and we see Villarreal.
See somebody in the middle, and it's going to get back to the scrimmage. Oh, it's going to say it's incomplete.
Yeah, he went to number 18.
Taylor Dubbin.
Yeah, listed as a quarterback here, but looks like Rancho Cougs utilizing him more as a tight end / wide receivers.
Yeah, he might be the tallest guy on the team.
He definitely is. 6'4" senior. Yeah, you got to utilize your athletes. Just because he's not starting at quarterback, get him on the field. Tallest guy out there. Fortunately for the Highlanders, wasn't able to hang on to that one.
Right. He made a big play earlier.
Tallest receiver on the field, Dudden is, and they're going to him once again. That might be good.
Good heads-up defensive play.
What a play for the Highlanders when they needed it most. Villarreal going deep over the middle of the field, and the Highlanders defense swarmed the ball, giving the Cougars receiver no chance of making a play whatsoever. And once again, we're going to see the Cougars punting from inside their end zone. I haven't really seen the Highlanders.
This looks like a dangerous area for Rancho, having to get pinned all the way at the back of their end zone.
And we got Justin Benson, the speedster wide receiver, out there to receive the punt. And we'll see. Getting a little close to delay a game here. Rancho better hurry. See Justin Benson back to receive the punt.
Oh, that's
a short punt.
Yeah,
let's see if he fair catches that.
Air.
It's definitely a fair catch. Get away from that ball. Too often I'm seeing these players get close to that bouncing ball. There's no point for that.
That ball, it can be unpredictable which direction that ball is going to pop into. If you hit your leg, that's a live ball.
You see that happen at even the highest level of football. I see that happen watching the NFL games. So I think there's just something about getting close to the ball, even though you think it's bouncing away from you. I mean, that oblong shape, it'll take some, like you said, an unpredictable bounce. And luckily for the Highlanders, that wasn't the case. And here we see Noah Sandoval out at his own 40-yard line? No, they're at the 37-yard line. Sandoval pitches
offset
immediately.
And Daly on the left side.
Looks like a gain of 2 there. Yeah, the Highlanders really had no luck running to the outside this game. Not to say to completely dismiss it, especially now in which you're only behind by 4 points at the start of this fourth quarter. So head coach Daryl Thomas is really sticking to his game plan, setting up the pass with the run, and even though they're not breaking the long 80-yard touchdown runs like Rancho Cucamonga is, they're pecking away with these 2-3 yarders. That one, unfortunately, only 1 yard. It's going to be second down and 9, but that's what Coach Daryl Thomas likes to do. Here we go, second down and 9. Sandoval gets the snap and shotgun formation. Has a little bit of time. He's going to
run to the right. He's got it. Somebody after him.
What a throw! What a throw! That is a first down and then some for number 11.
Cole Rancho,
The reliable Cole
185-pound senior, get on that play. He was, Noah Sandoval was getting chased down, and it looked like he was about to get tackled by defensive end 6'3" Jemiah Brown, and just as he's getting tackled, gets rid of that ball.
What awareness by Noah Sandoval to not only escape the pressure that was coming in from his offside, but he's able to evade the pressure, barely beat out the pressure from that defensive end and throw an absolute dart to Cole, reliable Rancho, who picks up a huge gain. And we see a run to little pitch to Trent Daly.
Oh, he's got a huge hole, and that will get him 6 yards or 5 yards.
Nice little play. That was one of the better pitches to the outside that we've seen from the Upland offense from the rushing attack so far. So a good little gain, good little chunk of yardage there. It's going to make it second and something manageable. And we see two running back formation in. We see Noah Sandoval pitch it off once again to Trent Daly. Trent Daly's wrapped up at the 10-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down.
And he finds a little niche on the left side between tackle and receivers, or tackle and defensive backs.
Let's see it. And that looks like they're going to be spotted just short. I'm waiting for any sort of motion from the head official over there. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd and short. Yeah, they're spotting that at the 9, and the first down marks at about the 8. 4th and 2, we'll call it. 4th and 2. I anticipate head coach Daryl Thomas to once again run this. He's popping up. I think the Rancho Cucamonga defense might be getting a little tired finally, and here we go. We get Trent Daly in there. That might not have been Trent Daly, but that's going to be close. Looks like he got stopped just behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Donovan Brown on the run.
Yeah, first time we've seen him.
Yeah.
Donovan Brown with the carry. It looks like they're going to be a little short.
Yeah, not sure what the switch was for. Maybe just giving a little bit of a rest.
Okay, it's going to be 4th and 2. There was no gain on that play. I didn't see any movement whatsoever, so they're going for it. This is 4-down territory, obviously, as we're in the 4th quarter. And we see Sandoval.
That's close. They go with the quick huddle.
They give it to Angel Brand. Brand's on the outside. Brand's got the first down.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of trickery. It's not so much a trick play as getting them off balance by getting up to that line of scrimmage so quickly that defenders weren't ready to be set.
You see another handoff to Angel Brand. Angel Brand's got a little room on the left side. He's going to be wrapped up at about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 2, 2nd and goal on the 2-yard line. It's getting close up there.
It looks like he's met right away by Jeremiah Brown.
Yeah, Jeremiah Brown's been all over the place. That's the defense lineman almost got Sandoval on that one long pass completion to Cole. That's going to be 2nd down and goal for the 3. And we see some more rotations. We see number 45, Elijah Cooper in there, the big fullback for blocking purposes. We see another fullback with little communication issues. They're going to call timeout. Yeah, they had to call timeout. Looks like there's some confusion.
There's some confusion between Sandoval and the coaches.
Yeah, there's a little miscommunication. It's getting pretty loud here, and it's gonna be 2nd and 3. Looks like he's bringing in the big running package.
Yeah, we'll see if that has any effect later as it gets closer to the end of the game. But for now, it's an important decision right here because this could mean the difference in the game. Potentially.
So it looks like they're running their double tight end, whatever you want to call it, double tight end, double fullback formation. They have their big tight end, Tuiaso Panoa Ho-Ching, and the big fullback, Elijah Cooper, both well over 200 pounds in there. So they're going to try to pound it to that, what looked like the left side of the end zone once again with Angel Brand. So let's see what Coach Daryl Thomas comes up with here. It looks like he's going with a similar formation, but we got Trent Daly in there now. So we see Ho-Ching and we see Elijah Cooper there on the left side. We see Elijah Cooper lined up as a fullback, and we see Ho Ching there. And that's
Yeah, they're going with their big package.
Second and goal here. Hand off to Trent Daly. He's got a little hole. He's going to be stopped just short at the 1 yard line.
Itching closer. Back to that theme of pounding the rock. You see it happening here, drilling through.
It looked like he had a little bit of a gain there, but looks like the referees aren't really going to move the chains much. So it's going to be third down and goal on the 2 yard line here. And you see Sandoval once again directly behind center, and I see Trent Daly and Elijah Cooper, the fullback, lined up. They give it to Trent Daly once again, and Trent Daly.
He spun around, and they're trying to push him in, and the pile goes forward. It took a last-minute skirmish and a push by the offensive lineman to topple that huddle forward.
What an effort by Trent Daly, number 5, the senior running back for the Upland Highlanders. Looked like he was bottled up. I was about to say he's bottled up at the 1, and just as I was about to say that, we saw his legs keep moving. And
it was like if you were watching rugby and they're in a scrum and they're just kind of pushing for position. All right, we've got an intense ball game here. Again, this epic rivalry of Cougars and Highlanders does not disappoint. 17-14, fourth quarter, 6:29 to go.
This has been a great game so far, and we see the home team Upland Highlanders take the lead here for the first time. With 6 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Their first lead of the game, they were up 17-14 over the heavily favored Rancho Cucamonga Cougars, who come in at 9-0, undefeated on the season, first place in the baseline league. Granted, there's a lot of time to go, but you have to like what you've seen so far here in the second half. Right, James?
Yeah, this is going to have some extraordinary consequences at the end of this game if Upland were to win this game. No one expected this except for
the kick is
Upland.
off. Kick bounce, see if it stays in. Oh, another one.
Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds too, and I think this time they're going to stick with the penalty.
Yeah. You don't want to repeat.
With the yards.
It seems Upland's being a little too careful and trying to kick it to the sideline. I'd say either you got to pooch it or you just got to go with your instincts and
well,
get away. But
on one hand, 35 yards might be better than what potentially could be a touchdown, because we saw in the game against Adawanda 2 returns come back for a touchdown. So their kickoff return team is not in the most stellar all year long.
Is this a different quarterback for Rancho Cucamonga, or is this some sort of wildcat formation? That is not number 17.
We have stacked trips to the left.
Who's number 3? Is that a wildcat? Wildcat formation.
Right, and that's where you'd give it straight to a running back, and the running back takes off on it.
I don't
call
know.
that a wildcat.
It looks
formation.
like Emiliano Villarreal forgot to go out on the field there.
Like, we're still on. Oh, we're on offense now. I better get out there.
And now we see number 17 quarterback Emiliano Villarreal on the field. So I'm not sure if that was a mistake, if that was some sort of attempted trick play, wildcat formation. So they do have trips punched up. You see 6'4" quarterback converted wide receiver out there on the right, but they hand it off to once again to Trey Wilson, and Upland's able to meet him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a gain of 1, maybe 0.
Yeah, we get penetration from that left side as the running back was trying to get to the left guard and tackle. Probably wasn't expecting to get caught that quickly.
And we're still seeing a big number 18 Tyler Dutton out there. we see Villarreal. Pass complete.
And pass is complete, yeah. It's a quick slant down to the middle to
One of the better throws we've seen lately from Villarreal. They've been a little quiet on the passing attack of late, aside from that long trick play.
Yeah, it was a great timing. He just he fakes that handoff and then turns right, immediately throws, knows exactly where the ball is going. He's about to do it again, but this time it's a play action. And that's going to go back.
Yeah, it looked like a hold on number 79. That hold is going back against the Cougs. Number 79, they're on the hold, so it clears there. Number 79, Derek Cooper, the 6'3", 327-pound junior.
Yeah, there's some big boys on that Rancho offensive line.
That's
It's been the
NFL size offense.
Yeah, it's been the strength of their team, and it all starts at the front line. You know, the protection to the quarterback, making the holes for the running back. You got a good offensive line. You got a good potential for a good season.
Little play action.
That's gonna be a little bit too much zip on that throw.
Overthrew him by about 5 yards. Number 11, Cam Sherman's the intended target on that, but he didn't really have much of a chance at all. You saw the safety drop back, and that was double coverage. If that was any closer to the receiver, Upland would have had a chance to pick that one off. So
I think he's feeling a little rushed there. Just thrown off of his typical game.
So that's going to be 2nd and 20 here for the Cougs.
Oh, a little error. They run into each other. And that might be a huge loss.
Huge loss, huge break for the Highlanders. No flag. Oh, no, they threw the flag.
Flag is going to be at the end for, continue that tackle after the play.
Oh, no, that's a dire mistake for the Highlanders.
Yeah, because he was already out of bounds, and he just, held on a little too long to continue that tackle.
I don't think it was anything malicious behind that. He just his natural motions to, you see him that last.
To just take it down. And sometimes you lose awareness of where the edge of the field is. And
that's a tough call. I understand the call. I saw it.
Still at the line of scrimmage, and it's a huge loss, but it's not the end of the world for Upland. It's not going to give them a first down. It's a third.
It's fourth and 12, I believe.
Fourth and
12. So we see Villarreal here. Play action. Villarreal going
an
deep.
Opportunity.
Incomplete. Highlander turnover on down.
Yeah, Theo Thompson once again, Iron Man playing Iron Man football, going both ways and able to make that huge stop. This was an important stop for Upland. Yeah, it was third down. Okay, so and it's going to go 4th down and 12. He's going to try to get him drawn off sides. I think he was doing a quick count. Looks like he's going to do a pooch kick, and then it gets recepted. And he's going to receive that and get all the way to the 50. All right, so Upland now in control. And we know how Daryl Thomas likes to control the clock here. 4 minutes 42. And Upland's winning by 3. So we'll see what decision Thomas makes for this crucial drive for Upland if they're going to upset this undefeated Rancho team.
And the fans are really getting into it here. It's louder than I've heard this stadium all season. Sandoval hands it off to Trent Daly. Trent Daly's up the middle.
Rolling across the middle.
Gain of 8 yards for Trent Daly. Nice first down play for the Highlanders. And also, no sense of urgency for the Highlanders. Milk that clock as much as you can, but you still got to run your offense.
Pounding that rock.
Good start to the drive. It's going be short for the Highlanders. We see Coach Dale Thomas talking to quarterback Noah Sandoval. Noah Sandoval running back to his offensive line to relay the play. We're finally starting to see this Rancho Cucamonga defensive front wear down a little. We haven't seen that much of late, but the last 2 drives we're really seeing it. 2 running back formation. Once again, they hit it off to Trent Daly. Trent Daly's
He's got room, and it's going to get another first down. Well, down at the 4-yard line.
Already in Rancho Cucamonga territory. 2 plays in, 2 runs to Trent Daly. 1 new set of downs. And right now, the Upland Highlanders are cooking. It is going to be 1st and 10. We see number 11, Cole Ranco, wide receiver. And we see their primary running back, Trent Daly. And Ranky flipped out to the left. Noah Sandoval, running back formation behind the center. 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Sandoval hands off once again to Trent Daly. Trent Daly met immediately at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Maybe 2nd down and 9. He might have picked up a yard line as they kind of filled for it.
That's Arden Benson, the outside linebacker, making that tackle.
We see Trent Daly coming out as we see Angel Brand come back in. He's a nice little backup, change of pace running back, but every time he's come in, we've seen positive gains for the Upland offense. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the ball go into Angel Brand's hands once again. We see Justin Benson flinked out to the right. Reliable Cole Reckers out to the left, and we see Angel Brand out in the backfield behind fullback Elijah Cooper. Brand gets the ball. He's going to be close to the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 in that halfback draw.
And as you predicted, a big play there.
Elijah Cooper a little slow to get up.
A big play by Angel Brand. They're switching it up.
He's going to be this game throughout the game. We'll see Coach Dale Thomas featuring his lead back Daly heavily, but every time Angel Brand comes in, he's positive gains.
Yeah, they're different style runners, and for linebackers, that could stun you a little bit because you're expecting something to happen, and all of a sudden something uncharacteristic happens, and the timings are a little bit off, and we're seeing the switch being effective.
Sandoval hands off to Angel Brand once again. Angel Brand's met up behind.
Yeah, there's just too much time caught in between there. There's not enough holes building up. As we said earlier, this line is undersized. They just play very well together. That's what Thomas was saying, is that he likes his guys. He likes how they work together, even though they may be undersized. They know how to work together, and they have each other's backs.
So Rancho Cucamonga stops the clock on 4th down here. Now this is an interesting situation
This
here.
is a dilemma right here.
I do not think they're going to be kicking a 40-yard field goal, or attempting one, I should say.
Right. They could try to pin them, or they could try to go for it.
I think they're going to try to get this first down, because
this might be the call to maybe go air it out.
I mean,
you've been successful with it.
Even if you're a little short here, you'll still have the ball right around the 30-yard line. That's not bad field position.
It's better than what their last position was with the penalty off the kickoff.
And we see
about what you would get if you kicked off and got out of bounds.
Coach Dale Thomas, if they convert this, it could very well be the ball game. So this is a huge play. We see Angel Brand in the backfield with fullback Elijah Cooper joining him. Noah Sandoval's trying to draw him offside. Looks like he's trying to draw the Rancho Cucamonga team
He's thinking about it. He's thinking, what do I do now? Am I going to go now?
I like to see him go for it.
Wait till the clock goes down.
Okay.
So now he's going to wait for the penalty. So this is going to be a kick.
Yeah, they're going to punt it. I would just punt for the end zone. Make him take it at the 20. Don't even give Trey Williams a chance to touch this ball. Just aim for the sideline. Do not kick it to number 3 or number 4. So it looks like number 4. Number 4, Nehemiah Harrison, the wide receiver for the Cougars, is back to receive the punt. But both he and Trey Williams just do not. This is high school. You see a lot more punt returns and kick returns at the high school level than you do when you're watching TV.
Yeah.
Here we go. The punt's off. Good punt. Kicks it away from him. That's going to stop inside the 20-yard line. That's going to be right around the 10, 11-yard line. Oh!
And that's got to be a flag. What?
How is that not a flag?
The Rancho Cucamonga Cougars just got away with
What seemed like a
definite pass.
unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know what the referee was looking at.
Yeah, it's right in front of them too.
We don't have to replay that, but that was...
Regardless, the ball's at the 10. That would have put them at the 5. But still, that was
still dangerous territory for Rancho.
And we
You're pinned against your back end zone.
I mean, we saw the unnecessary roughness called against Upland Highlanders. Regardless, there's a minute and 27 to go. There's 90 yards of field for the Cougars to drive. Villarreal receives a snap in the shotgun formation. He completes the pass. It's incomplete. A big hit for Theo Thompson. Theo Thompson with the
All
hit.
over that play. He's got to be the defensive MVP of this game if they win this game.
He's all over the field.
You see him on
Offense, but
his specialties defense.
Yeah, and he's had a few great passes too that he's caught.
he put a hit on number 18 Tyler Dunn there. That was a good throw for Villarreal. Theo Thompson.
Was not about to let him catch that ball, that's for sure. We got 2nd and 10 here on the 10-yard line for Rancho. See Villarreal in the shotgun. See a wide receiver going in the motion to the left. Villarreal receives a snap. Got a little bit of time. He makes his throw. It's a completion to number 11. Missed tackle here. That's a pick.
And that's going to go back to Upland. Oh, that's a huge. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that they can get recovered from this. I don't think that anything that can be done on Rancho's side. That's the ball game. Just like that. Upland, huge upset against the undefeated Cougars.
Well, they still have to
To a minute and 10 seconds of clock. I'm not sure what was going on in this situation.
Yeah, they might. I don't know. I'm not sure they have the timeouts to do it.
give it up for that defense.
Coming up when they needed it most.
That was a good pass.
Replay.
And Upland will take over after the fumble by number 11. So it looks like all Upland has to do here is
Take a knee, and it's all over.
and we see the Rancho Cucamonga coaches on leaving the facility. And the Upland Highlanders are going to hand the Rancho Cucamonga Cougars their first loss of the season. Something 9 other teams this year were unable to do. Something Damien wasn't able to do. Give it up for this football team.
Well, if there was a team that was going to do it, it'd be Upland. It's like I said, it's always a dogfight between these two. Although the last couple of years, Rancho has bested Upland, but I've seen this several times where doesn't matter what team is great, what team is horrible. When they get together, it's a dogfight. They know it's a huge rivalry. There's a lot at stake. Upland wants to defend its house, and they do so this time. It's a three-way tie in the Baseline League now. With 2-1, 3 teams having 2-1. Although in the playoffs, Rancho is Division I. They'll be going in a different tree, a different path than Upland will. But I suspect both these teams will be going to the playoffs, and we'll see how deep they go. We may be back here again at some point this season, Shawn.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's an exciting game. It promised to be a great game on paper, and here it is. 17-14 is your final score. Upsetting the undefeated, now defeated Rancho Cucamonga Cougars. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again. We have Legends Burgers, Vacuum Sew.
For all your
Vacuum and sewing needs, Vacuum Sew is the place to go.
Absolutely, and if you're looking to sell your house, go to Veronica Agras, the realtor in Upland. She'll give you a great deal and find you the house, the perfect house that you've been looking for.
She's good. She's great. She's the best.
Hey, seafood in Upland, go to Captain's Grill, and right down in downtown Upland, and then you can go right after and get your haircut at Upland Barbershop.
Hey, tell them Shawn sent you.
Tell them Shawn sent you. Probably not 20%, but tell them Shawn sent you for the heck of it. See what they say. Anyways, it's been an excellent game. I have an excellent crew here, directed by Roman de la Torre. Produced the show, stream produced by Nico, Amezcua, Scoreboard by Olivia, Silva. We also have on camera Serena Lie, and a different spelling, not related, and Leo Buccheri on the cameras. Thank you for watching this presentation of UTV Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful weekend, Halloween weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend. Go Highlanders.